If you encounter a sea turtle with something strange attached to its back, please do not be surprised. This unfortunate sea turtle is struggling to walk with the Fujitora on its back, as if it were swallowed by it. Seeing this, a fisherman felt pity and decided to lend a hand to help the sea turtle unload this heavy burden. Then the sea turtle was able to return to the embrace of the sea and continue its journey happily. Compared with the huge body of the sea turtle, the Fujitora left on the dock seems extremely large, as if paying tribute to this warrior who carries an entire small ecosystem on his back. Fujitora is actually a disaster for sea turtles. Poetry says that if you spend most of your life standing upside down and eating with one foot and one hand, this is undoubtedly an unimaginable survival challenge. Fujitora spend most of their lives in such a unique way. As a small crustacean similar to crabs and shrimps, Fujitora often clings densely to rocks, dock spiders, and marine animals, especially those areas with frequent activities and abundant water flow. The hard shell and mobility of the sea turtle provide an ideal habitat for Fujitora. When sea turtles travel through the oceans rich in plankton, Fujitora can enjoy a free buffet. This seemingly win-win symbiotic relationship is actually fraught with danger. Fujitora will embed into the host's skin or shell and require surgery to remove. The whole process is undoubtedly a huge pain for the sea turtle. Usually, sea turtles can use their feet to clean some Fujitora, and sometimes they can even fall off by themselves in the natural environment. But in most cases, sea turtles have to carry this heavy burden, which undoubtedly greatly affects their quality of life. When the sea turtle's shell is covered with Fujitora, it often indicates that the health of the sea turtle has turned on the red light. Healthy sea turtles can control the number of Fujitora, and once Fujitora overbreed, it may become the last straw that breaks the camel's back. Too many Fujitora will not only make the sea turtle slow in movement and difficult to find food, but it is also likely to cause the sea turtle to drown due to excessive weight. In addition, the penetration of Fujitora may cause skin infection of the sea turtle and even affect its vision. The consequences are disastrous. Fujitora not only brings physical pain to the sea turtle, but also provides a breeding ground for possible subsequent infections. It is safe to say that Fujitora not only brings physical pain to the sea turtle, but also provides a breeding ground for possible subsequent infections. Fujitora are not just a sideshow for sea turtles. So, when we find a sea turtle covered with Fujitora, should we remove them immediately? This is not a simple multiple-choice question. The shell of a sea turtle is softer than that of a land turtle, while Fujitora are tenacious creatures. Forcibly removing Fujitora without professional training may cause secondary damage to the sea turtle. What's more, excessive Fujitora parasitism is often one of the symptoms of a sea turtle's deteriorating health. If a sea turtle is already carrying too many Fujitora, it is likely to be seriously ill. Although removing Fujitora at this time can temporarily relieve its pain, it cannot fundamentally solve the problem. What's more disturbing is that Fujitora is not a problem unique to sea turtles. These stubborn creatures may also parasitize humans. Although this situation is relatively rare and is still under research, it is enough to attract our attention. Therefore, when you swim in the ocean, please be careful so as not to become the next target of Fujitora. Of course, we don't have to be too afraid of Fujitora. After all, they are also part of nature and have their own survival rules. If you are lucky enough to have tasted the delicious Fujitora, then perhaps you will have a subtle feeling for them, but for Xiao Pao personally, prefer to keep the body clean and comfortable and reject any unpleasant parasites.